They did not march merely as soldiers. They marched as believers, convinced they were the future of a new world. And that is why the Waffen-SS were unlike any other military force of the Second World War, created not as a national army, but as an ideological weapon, loyal not to Germany, but to Adolf Hitler personally, and shaped by the belief that obedience mattered more than conscience, drawn first from volunteers selected for racial ideology and absolute loyalty, trained to see themselves as superior, elite, untouchable. From the beginning, they were told they were different from the regular army, harder, purer, more ruthless. And on the battlefield, they earned a fearsome reputation, fighting with fanatic determination even when defeat was inevitable, refusing to surrender, pressing attacks long after reason was gone. But that same fanaticism carried a terrible cost, because wherever the Waffen-SS operated, brutality followed. Civilians executed in reprisal actions, prisoners of war murdered, villages burned to the ground. In Eastern Europe, entire communities were wiped out, not as accidents of war, but as deliberate policy. Terror was part of the mission. As the war dragged on and casualties mounted, the myth of racial purity collapsed. Recruitment widened to foreign volunteers from across Europe, conscripts, teenagers, even criminals. Yet the core ideology remained unchanged. Loyalty over humanity, obedience over morality. And even as the Waffen-SS expanded into dozens of divisions, their involvement in war crimes followed them everywhere. After the war, many survivors tried to rewrite their story, claiming they were simply frontline soldiers, separate from the crimes of the Nazi state. But history tells a different truth. The Waffen-SS were created as an ideological army from the start, designed to merge combat with terror, and their legacy is not one of honor or heroism, but of fear, destruction, and a chilling reminder of what happens when ideology replaces humanity and war becomes a tool of belief rather than defense. If you appreciated this video, support the channel by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below. Your engagement helps keep historical content alive. Until the next video.